I've seen this dude a few times. I've seen him like, what, twice, maybe 3 times before.
2024
I don't know.
has been such a turbulent year, hasn't it? Bridges collapsing all over the place. Rap beef spanning generations finally taking place.
What do you guys think is
Presidents
next?
almost getting shot. Oh, and a lot of predators. Like... a lot. Can take us, and just like a domino effect, all types of people started getting exposed left and right. I feel like we could start a whole...
Nah. Who's a good prediction? Who would be caught for being a pedophile next? Or like being some weirdo?
line of the year, starting off with the kingpin of weirdos. Now, instead of calling him his name because YouTube doesn't like me saying it,
you just stopped in the stream. Why are you saying L stream? You know what? Fuck that. Skunky Bean, you're next. You're next on the month for being caught for being a
just refer to him as
you're next.
Pinto Bean. Now, Pinto Bean's crimes date way back before this year, but only now this year are being highlighted because the criminal case ongoing. Which still confuses me because how the f is this case still ongoing? Like, they've got the list,
it's ongoing still.
Fight logs, everybody who was around this man.
I never got.
There's no reason
what the
this
fuck?
case should still be ongoing.
Wait, what do you mean you never get caught?
Anyone who still believes he didn't do it? But luckily, in January 2024, we were seeing some hope.
What are you talking about?
1,000 pages of court
what do
records
you
came
mean?
out, and we actually heard official names being exposed. People like Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew getting exposed for being on the island. Wow. Shocker. Who would have ever thought this was possible? It's not like there was hundreds of pics of them together. The most surprising to me, though, was Stephen Hawking on the island.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, isn't he like paralyzed? How's he getting a rise out of that?
I don't think anybody
does it really work.
I don't even want to imagine what type of freak he was into. Rumors
does he really get a rise?
He was into midgets and stuff. True or not, I really don't know. But
no way he gets a rise out of that, right?
Being in his state for that long,
he can be.
And when the info first started coming out, everyone was hyped to see when the next drop was. Who was getting exposed and which freak celebrity was going to get taken down this time. They were hyping it all up, saying, "Just you wait. In a month, we're gonna drop these files, and y'all gonna be shocked." Then a month passed by. We ran into some errors. Next month though.
Oh yeah, I forgot. No, I just remembered Skunky Bean. Yeah, I forgot. You were trying to. You found that little girl from The Incredibles cute. Fucking weirdo. You pig. You nasty human.
Definitely coming out. Then another month passed by. So what happened is we got some of the files mixed up. It's definitely coming out next month, and the files never came out, and everyone completely forgot. I can't be the only one thinking it's insane how everyone completely forgot about this and the list never came out. All I know is someone's getting paid off and someone's getting paid off good.
She's grown now though. So you're telling me if I search it up right now, it's gonna say she's grown. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Some people think a list already came out, and
when
did apparently.
When did it come out? Hold on. Wait. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Fuck, you're right. Never mind then. It's not as funny as it is now. You ruined it.
Flight logs and some names, but an official one hasn't come out linking certain celebrities with certain crimes.
You ruined it. It's not funny anymore.
Off to keep them silent though is. Now, if you were on the internet in February 2024, I don't know why I'm saying that, acting like, you know, you just found out about the internet recently. You probably heard about this story from this streamer on Kick. Now, what's Kick, you may ask, my innocent child? A wonderful, family-friendly, positive platform where you can watch streamers teach amazing lessons about life, like stranger danger and how to not get kidnapped, teaching you how to
aren't you 15 as well?
Strangers, and a loving platform that welcomes
Isn't she grooming you?
If you're still handing out those $1 million contracts, slide me one for a month. A YouTuber named Something About Chickens released a video talking about a Kick streamer named Riot LOL, exposing him for being a complete predator.
Bro, I remember this dude.
Degenerate way possible. Like, if Pinto Bean was still alive, he'd probably recruit him on his team to use his tactics on minors.
I remember she sent me a DM He was like, let me see that butthole of yours. I was like, what the fuck?
This was really fishing on Omegle out of all places. I swear, before predators would try their
And then they
best
said it
to
was
hide
Skunky
their
Bean.
face and make sure no one
He
in
sent me a
public
DM
saw them.
next.
I remember
It was
on
so
To Catch a
crazy.
Predator, the only time they would see the actual person is when they met in person. And that's when Chris Hansen would swoop in. But nowadays, they don't even give a anymore. Even if he wasn't doing this on a stream, he always had the chance to be recorded.
Stop lying. I'm not lying, dude.
But he would go
You
on
groomed me.
and try to rizz up these girls. Then when they said their age, he would convince
Watch.
them to say
I'm gonna post on my Instagram story, or make it a post actually. This is a crazy pause. But yeah, nah, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna come out on my story about Skunky Bean and how he grew me.
tired just so he doesn't look like a weirdo.
You acting like he didn't give me an invite to the day party? That's different though. I get a
I
slide.
genuinely think this was his way of PR training, and he would be.
I get
good
a
with
slide
the
because I'm a
public by
small
doing that.
content
But even
creator.
if these girls weren't underage, he's still a
But you
weirdo
know,
because he would record them.
you don't get a
without
slide
their
at all.
consent, then post it in his
You're a
Discord.
nasty,
And you would
filthy
have
human.
To be his kick sub to see the videos. He's lucky his ass hasn't gotten arrested. By definition, that is literally distributing and selling CP. And by the look at you ride and the way they treat predators in jail, you will be decimated in the first day. And the crazy thing is, he had a girlfriend through all of his streaming career. And when asked about it, she said she didn't give a fuck about what he was doing. Like, this
What
might
the
be
fuck?
the reincarnation of Pinto Bean and Jelaine Maxwell. Which goes to show you, all it takes is one dumb and his queen at his side.
Too bad.
Now,
Oh
if you
my.
don't know Too Mad, you can classify his content as a band kid stream. I watched a couple of Too Mad videos when he was blown up, but wasn't like a mega fan of him. I just remember hearing people say he was going off the deep end every day and spiraling out of control. I don't know how he let that happen when all he needed to do was make like one video a month and
You're
get
right.
millions of views. First, he got exposed for being a stalker and basically mentally abusing the girl he was interested in.
Oh.
This man was so obsessed, he had 6 burner phones.
Damn. Bruh, cancer worm cell elucid 973 has entered brain facility. Can I have an unblocked plays? I will be nice. I have had time to
Texting
thong.
her out.
I have an idea, a thought. Okay, you will take me highway racing with the Tesla. This dude's weird.
I'll never
He's so
understand
weird.
how dudes get this obsessed. I got too much things to worry about over.
I get it
texting
though.
someone
I get it. I completely get it too, man. Don't worry.
this much just for them to maybe upset me back. Then he started going on an insane Twitter schizo run, tweeting every hour and every controversy he was having. And the Predator stuff comes from when he posted a trans girl on his Twitter saying that was his girlfriend who was murdered by 2 people. I have
Shit.
no clue what went
What
on
the
in
hell?
this man's mind. Then he said he thought the person was sexy and that's why he posted it. And there's also allegations of him sending inappropriate messages with minors, and his response genuinely might be worse than the guitar because all he said was, I made it. Like, buddy, your whole career's on the line and this is your response? Some of these creators need PR teams like they have for
Skunky Bean ass
and it kinda sucks that we
response.
can't confirm if it was true or not and if he was a weirdo, because I mean, buddy got packed.
Oh my
Dan
god.
Schneider, known for basically creating everyone's
This
favorite
dude is
childhood
so
show, who also got
weird.
exposed, like, years
He's
ago.
in a
I remember
feed.
hearing first about this weird stuff in like 2018, but in 2024,
Actually,
the
no, yeah. Foot fetishes itself are weird as hell. That's so weird.
set documentary release where the whole public got to hear how sick he was. Honestly, after hearing this whole documentary, I could never see me ever sending my child to a kids entertainment network. But people let this go on for way too long with this stuff. Like, after the first couple foot things, why did no one step in and say something? Dan Schneider was so powerful, he had the Nick logo as a foot. They try to say it's
That's
not
so
because of
crazy,
him,
dude.
but who are they tricking? The person I feel most bad for is Ariana Grande.
You got a
Like,
foot
if you
fetish
look at
and don't
things
I do
they
not have
made
a
her
foot
do,
fetish.
They didn't even try to hide they was making it sexual.
I am only into punani. That's it. I don't do the foot stuff and the other stuff.
And the way everyone cowered in fear when he was near them is so uneasy to
You
look at.
probably
I
got a
don't know
foot
how
fetish
you
though.
don't feel sick with yourself.
I think
making
you're
people feel
projecting.
like
I
that.
think
Then
that's
he
what
tried
you're
to
doing. You're
release this
projecting.
half-ass apology that nobody believed. Does he really think he can make a recovery from this, buddy? You're cooked already. You made your money. Just pack it up. Go live on a beach somewhere secluded from humanity with your missus. T. Nichols is a former seamless streamer that got big from posting on TikTok, and his main content was reacting to his viewers sending stuff in creative and funny ways. And I would add more, but like that was literally his only content. He got exposed for grooming one of his Discord mods, and these messages are actually like atrocious to look at. And she stated she was underage, not once.
Let me
not
fly you
twice,
out.
but 3 times. My how do you get caught 3 times? I didn't even know that was possible. And then he was also saying weird stuff like if she
Let me fly you out.
Still get into the cheeks. Insane sentence I'm reading out, but it's a real message that somebody sent in this world. And then also saying he would force his way in her coochie. I don't know what type of riz or kinky play this is supposed to be, but you could just
yeah, exactly. Pre-graduation back shots. This dude is weird as hell.
Was making a slideshow. Okay, this shouldn't be as funny as it is, but I don't know why it's so funny that he made a slideshow to admit he sexted a minor.
Bro, like, no, that T. Nichols situation was so crazy. Bruh, I have a video of me talking to him. Let me see if I can find it. Actually, no, I was being awkward in it. Never mind. But I have it.
Diddy in the butt. Whatever you want to call it.
What if he tried grooming me?
Everyone knew P. Diddy was a weirdo.
What if he, like,
you always saw
you know,
videos of him
he felt some type of way about my voice.
People really just thought he was zesty at first and 100% closeted, but not any predator. When the FBI raid happened this year, I think that's when the whole public started to find out. People should have been suspected something when he first started dating his ex-wife. Like, he was 37 and she was 19. And an age gap.
Damn! Yo, he was like 20 when she was like 10.
But he might as well have better.
Damn!
She filed a lawsuit against him in November 2023.
Alright, hold on, wait. Let me look for it right now.
Settled in a day. Totally not suspicious or distrustful. I 100% trust the results of this lawsuit. But that's when we also found out Meek Mill was in it, and instead of denying it, he went on a whole rant on Twitter saying he's better than people and trying to beef with other people.
Oh like, yeah, he was like, I can't have my son thinking I'm gay, y'all. Like, y'all need to stop right now. This isn't right.
Justin Bieber. I feel like we really should. Like, they were actual children when the diddler got to them. You can't do anything about that. Meek was a grown ass, so I can't really feel bad. But then another lawsuit came out of his former producer who said
never mind. I can't send it to myself on Discord.
And this lawsuit is still ongoing, but after seeing what he's done in the past in 4K, it's the most believable shit ever. No one's not believing he ain't do it. Now, once again, just like the others,
my God,
everyone knew what he was up to. Like, I remember
over here, guys, right, over here,
Bobby Brown, who was my age, and thinking, what the fuck? I can't emphasize enough how much of a star Drake was seen as before getting destroyed by Kendrick. This man had every single girl in the world in his DMs. He was dating Rihanna, he was dating SZA, and out of all these—
Wait, he was dating Rihanna? When did that happen?
Girls he could pick from, he decides to take the 13-year-old girl from Stranger Things on a date. Like, you can say they didn't go on dates, but what else do you describe it as when she's literally on camera saying they went to dinner together? I think people just swept it under the rug because he was making good music for so long. Then For All the Dogs came out and it was so
that shit was ass.
Drake should have took the punch to the chin and let people forget about Kendrick first dissing him, because now the whole world is dancing to a song calling him a predator. Like, I don't think the retaliation was worth it.
And then he dropped that trash ass song with like the weird name. I forgot. It's like, hey there, Delilah. That one. The weird name song though. That one.
Dr. Disrespect was one of the biggest streamers in the gaming space for the longest.
Trash.
I never really watched his stuff, but I
just
remember
horrible.
seeing a lot of memes of him when he was really big. And you could say he had it all. A successful social media career while being older, a beautiful wife and kids. Well, actually, he cheated on his wife, so maybe not that. All while being able to sit down and make money while playing games. Then he wanted to touch a kid. Like, this one was definitely the least predictable out of them all. He was exposed by a former Twitch employee on the mysterious reason why he got banned in 2020.
Case closed.
Which was for texting a minor inappropriately in 2017, and I don't know why they kept this silent for so long.
2017
like didn't want to look weird, because having your star streamer that you promoted being outed as a predator is probably a bad look.
Crazy.
You would think having a family and kids would make you think twice of doing something like that, but some brains is just disgusting.
But no, not to him.
And out of all message platforms to be caught on, Twitch Whispers.
Oh my God. Wait. Twitch Whispers? Twitch Whispers? Hold on. Alright. I had to whisper to someone real quick.
All I get in my Twitch Whispers is people telling me to end it. I'm surprised someone his age even knows how to use Twitch Whispers. I would think he would still be on
He's
Facebook.
42?
Someone who weirdly defends him,
old
though,
fuck.
which is next is...
He's so weird. Oh my God.
The only only time I hear Sneeko in a headline is either him getting embarrassed by somebody or him saying some absolute dumb. And for the longest, he was known as the guy who dick rode Andrew Tate to his fall off. But he's kind of...
Hold on. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. He told me to kill myself, dude.
Don't know how worse
in game,
Sneeko, but I don't think there's any more he could go down. His argument for age of consent is that it should be at the age when a person fully finishes puberty, which can be as early as 14 for girls and as early as 16 for boys. I feel like Sneeko just argues for scenarios he never has to deal with. Like if Sneeko had a daughter who was fully matured by 14 and a dude that's 30 came up asking for his permission to marry her, I just know that would crash out. All this arguing he's doing online is going away. And he even went to debate critical about this, which was a terrible debate on both their ends.
No way!
A big YouTuber known for his commentary through almost a
Cody Cole?
He got exposed by Tana Mojo, who allegedly says he slept with her when she was 17. And at this point,
oh my god,
he basically admitted it. I scratched earlier what I said about Dr. Disrespect being unpredictable.
No way!
This was definitely unpredictable. Cody always seemed like that dude in his own lane that got along with everyone.
Exactly.
Everyone loved him and
no
Noel's
way
because it was just so unique. And the worst part about this is he has a whole kid now. Sometimes we got to be more thankful for who raised us, because I couldn't imagine growing up and realizing what daddy did in his past. We're gonna see a lot of future f***ed up household dynamics. He, she, they, I don't care, the predator. Whatever you want to call bro, of the Mr. Beast team, formerly a crew member and was always the unfunniest to me, to be honest, was caught sending inappropriate messages to a 13-year-old and was also linked with Shadman, who's a person I did not know before, and I could have gone my whole life without knowing who this person was. Shadman,
what's up with these people, dude? Like, why do all these YouTubers, why do they like him young? Why?
Drawn CP multiple times.
They got what? Hella motion, hella money. They could date any like woman in the world if you're popular. You know, like Chris. He was popular enough to like. He has a kid. He has a kid.
Not that very much illegal thing, including of Keemstar's daughter. And I guess people in the past didn't care for some reason that he was doing this. Like this wasn't some low-key. Bro was literally known on the internet for drawing lolly and CP. Any YouTuber who's ever linked with this man needs their hard drives researched by the FBI. You can't even say he kept it hidden. This dude is weird. He's so weird. His whole career online. And of course, none other than Chris Tyson was associated with him and had a picture of one of his drawings on his wall. It's one thing being associated with bro, but having a whole portrait of the art means you went out your way by any means to buy the art and hang it like a centerpiece. And after this, Chris got booted from the Mr. Beast team.
Damn.
Good riddance.
Oh my god. This. I saw the DMs. He's so weird. He was off a honey pack. Dead ass. He was dead ass off a honey pack.
At his side, which is Chris. And you know what I'm noticing? This is not a good year to be named Chris. Not a good year for Chris's. Anyways, his cameraman was
no. I need to see the DMs that like.
I don't know how dudes can
this. Oh my god. He's like, what you gonna do about it?
Like this and act like this in messages.
Wait.
And go on about their day normally while having all the message history out in the Anyways, his cameraman was messaging a minor.
He's weird.
Rough. Like, I don't know how dudes can
just pick your keg up and put you in your side.
Like
and just slowly like
and act like this in messages.
What the fuck?
And go on about their day normally while having all the message history out in the open. Kai then came on his.
He was definitely rubbing one out when he was sending that.
Talking about
weirdo. Absolute weirdo.
I do feel bad for Kai. Like no matter what drama I see surrounding Kai, even if it isn't him directly, people pull up the pitchforks and start witch hunting him like he did the crime himself. And I've seen some people arguing, saying that age.
Look at this dude. Something was off about him.
Son is 17 in New York, but clearly they both thought it was wrong because he was shocked when he heard her actual age and kept going. And even thinking of it, do y'all know who he works for? Kaisen. This man has thousands of grown bad on
exactly
his DMs,
exactly
and he goes for the one girl still in high school. So yeah, that's about the
Skunky Bean. When I get popular, will you do me wrong and go talk to a minor? Is that what the case is gonna be?
collection of weirdos
Oh,
we've got
shoot.
so
Almost
far.
dropped.
I'm sure we're not done, so go ahead and put your bets in the
Let's drop
comments and
this.
come back in the future to see if you were right. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys.
Thank God.
Essentially. And until next time, I'm out.
All right, let's go to the next video.